Now remember, I just made a video 2 days ago about gator bait and nickel for gator bait, nickels for gator bait. Give you a nickel for your nickel for gator bait. You know, to keep the population down of certain populations. You know, they flooded populations just north of here, mostly that type of population in Percy Priest Lake. Yeah, there's a whole city a whole town under there. Now, back to gator bait. When you flood a river or flood a town, I guess you're throwing gators. All right, so check this out. In Nashville, black people weren't allowed into downtown until 1961. Not until the east side. They were on the east side of the river that surrounds downtown. They could come in at 12 o'clock, but they had to be escorted with like with a white person or something. They couldn't be by themselves or something like that. Or maybe the rule was they wasn't allowed onto the east side unless they were with a white person until 1961. Then they were allowed in. But I think they had like some type of horn to let people know also that they couldn't be in the city until the horn went off. And it goes off every week, every Friday at 12 o'clock, still to this day. But it used to go off like, I guess, every day. Now back to the gator bait. Notice that downtown Nashville is surrounded by a river. Okay. Yeah, it's about a good 60, 70, 80, 100 foot wall hill up that river to get into downtown. All right, everything, as soon as you come into downtown from the East Nashville, the first thing you see is a courthouse, old slave station, and it's right next to like the railroad tracks. That's where they brung in the slaves right off the river and auctioned them off. And they got the jail on the other side of the river, on the east side, so you know that's where, you know. Then you got the Coliseum, like where you fight the slaves at, with the Titan Stadium right there. But you got like, and like everything going east of that back into the neighborhood where the black people were at is like all Hunter's Station and Smith and Lynch pizza type stuff. Like, yeah, it's just like little subtle things to let you know. Gallatin for Gallatin Road. Just crazy stuff like that. Main Street like a lion, Main, going into downtown, into the heart, into the mouth, right to the court. But anyway, back to the point. Gator bait. Nickel gator bait. I want you to take a look at this.
Is adding new businesses all the time, and one of them comes with a history that has a big bite to it.
WSMV's Alexandria Adams takes us to the Alligator Bar.
Sounds of pickleball being played fill the air at Nashville Yards. And next door to the courts, alligators. Well, not anymore, but they were once here.
When the original owners opened Union Station in 1900, they wanted an attraction for when people got off the trains.
These alligator pools were the sight to see.
Train stations at that time were the place to be because, remember, there were no movie theaters, very few restaurants.
But why alligators?
He was from Florida, and they were a big attraction in the early 1900s as well down in Florida, so he wanted to bring a piece of that up with him.
They were a part of the train station from 1900 until 1919. And now, in 2026, they're back, sorta.
We're in the Alligator Bar.
It's the new bar at Nashville Yards, just under the Union Station Hotel. Its namesake paying homage to once was, with drinks and food to match the green vibes. And the mascot, Chompy, is there to greet guests.
We really wanted to make it part of the community, not just for people traveling to Nashville, but people who live here as well.
All right, such a unique history there. Also in Richmond, Virginia, that's somewhere else. So they had alligators at the Jefferson Hotel. Now the difference with their situation, people would actually drop them off after purchasing the gators as souvenirs down in Florida and then deciding, you know, hey, we don't want these. Alligator bars open Monday through Friday. Dogs are welcomed, but no alligators, of course.
Thank you for making that clear.
Yeah, I
like,
just
really
wanted to
needed the
stretch that, like,
clarification on that.
Notice that there's the underground, the tunnels, the trains, the gator bar, Spider-Man, reptiles in the sewer, the doctor, the reptile, gator, alligator doctor in the sewer, Ninja Turtles in the sewer, yeah, in the trains, in the tunnels, trafficking, lots of traffic in the tunnels. Dead bodies. Well, just bones after the gators shit them out. Underneath downtown Nashville is like a river. It's like, it's got big water chambers and stuff in it. Just right near where they are, just underneath the ground. These guys are like 60 feet, about 30 feet below the surface of the street above their heads. And it's like this all the way underneath downtown. There's tunnels, sort of like this train tunnel stuff. But then there's bigger, wider open chambers like this that they're standing in, but like underneath the city. Tunnel, like secluded chambers that only tunnels lead to. I think underneath downtown Nashville might be a pyramid. Because it's right in the middle of the river, surrounds it too, and everything. I think it's right up underneath the Capitol. Yeah. The alligators. Now, the bridges that go by this place, the Nashville Yards, okay, that's one right there. So I skate over this bridge all the time. You can damn near jump off the bridge on top of the train.
At that time were the place.
All of that under there, that's the gorge. This is all amusement and hotels and bars and stuff down here now. The trains still go through here, but it's all cleared out to the left. It's a wide space that cuts through the middle of downtown. Now, this train goes here, but there's also the train that goes right by the river as you enter downtown to the east. I don't know if this train connects to that or if you split from there and go here to there. I don't know. But it looks like passenger trains, and it looks like, I know for sure they send cargo on this left side. It's a big train yard, Central Station. Yeah, man. Alligators. So where we're standing right here from this picture, this point of view, behind us and off to the right, this continues. This station continues. And then there's a big wall, and then it goes over to the Central Station. It's like a Central Station big brick house. Something like that. I don't know. I think it's still a part of the train station. It's big. It's humongous. Let's say that. Covers like a few blocks. But they mostly use it for like parking nowadays on the other side. This is This is very interesting. I wonder, is this where the dude had the alligators at? Right here. So I'm trying to figure out where the alligator pit was. And I ain't trying to find out personally with personal experience. But I'm pretty sure that this was one of those nickels for gator bait areas. It's pretty wild, man. It's pretty wild. So those that missed it, it was a big thing. Nickel gator bait. Nickels. You got 15 cents on the log. That's how you counted up nickels. Ah, that word makes a little bit more sense now, huh? The other word instead of the nickel. Free lunch in the Florida Everglades. A nickel. That's 25 cents. Do you understand? That's a nickel. It's 20 cents. That's a nickel. Self-explanatory. Gator bait.